congratulations. The question is, could any of you guys can recall the day when Chernobyl happened in real life?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think we probably all could. I was 15, and in the United States, the Challenger disaster had happened just about 3 months earlier. And so I think we were all in a state of kind of national mourning, and we had this interesting perspective on what it meant to suffer a national tragedy. This was in the middle of the Cold War, so I wonder if that hadn't happened, if we would have viewed Chernobyl the same way. But for me, seeing that just 3 months later, something like a disaster like we had suffered, and it turned out much, much worse, happened in the Soviet Union, I think we all felt a little bit of a kinship, like, we were the two big heavyweights, and here we are kind of bloodied and on our knees. It's humbling, and it's instructive that regardless of what our governments do and what they say, we're all just people. She's got a, yes.
Congratulations again. You guys deserve every award that you pick up. And Hildur also is a good story, I promise. I will ask her some questions. I have a slightly off topic for Carolyn. Carolyn, you have been associated with HBO for a long time as an executive and now as a producer of little shows like Game of Thrones and Chernobyl. This is a big time of transition for HBO right now. What do you think, as you're a little bit out, you're in the family but a little bit arm's length, what do you think of everything that's going on for HBO and HBO Max right now?
Oh, that's a big question. I think it is a huge time of transition. I think HBO has always had a very distinctive brand, and my fervent hope is that they are able to hang on to that brand through all the change, because I think it does stand for something.
My question, you thanked these communities that helped you in the filming. Did it surprise you? Because even though you show some growth, you also show some doubts, some trying to hide. How did the people express themselves about these happenings? And again, were you surprised that they were willing to help you, that they wanted to tell the story?
They were incredibly helpful. They, I think, responded to the fact that we were trying to tell a story from their point of view, and we were obsessive about being accurate. To us, that is how you show respect for culture, by getting it right. That was something that we were working on together, from research and the script and casting and costume and everything. But they suffered from this. There is nothing ideological about radiation. It doesn't care. And they all suffered from it, and they all had a heartfelt desire to see it reflected well, to see Ukrainians and Belarusians and Russians and Soviet citizens portrayed as they were, which was heroic. The government, no. But the people, yes.
Yeah, we met some people in Lithuania who had experienced it, or whose family had been part of it. And afterwards, since then, we've met people whose parents were some of the liquidators' parents who'd worked in. I met somebody just the other day who grew up in Pripyat and left when he was 6. So actually run into people all the time, and they are all tremendously appreciative of the effort that the show made to be as authentic as it possibly could, and to show what the result, the effect was on their lives.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, he's coming. This way. Thank you.